fusion.
Yeah.
I think that people are eating, I don't know what's in these Impossible burgers and all this like Beyond Meat stuff. It's creepy to me because
It causes liver damage in rats.
What is in it?
Oh, well, we'll show you. We'll show you what's in it. But remember, I can't believe it's not butter?
Yeah.
Well, I can fucking believe it. Tastes like shit. Doesn't taste like butter. What the fuck is wrong with you? Have you had butter? Butter's delicious.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can
Someone who's
believe it.
never tried butter.
Do you smoke all day and have no taste buds? The fuck is wrong with you? Find out that the Impossible Burger thing where they found out there was a correlation between rat liver damage. Fucking rats. Rats eat rats. They eat everything. They eat garbage. They're fine.
Yeah.
They eat an Impossible Burger. They're going to the fucking hospital ward.
That's not good.
No. Here it is. Rat feeding study suggests the Impossible Burger may not be safe to eat.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Because it's not. Look, first of all.
But what is in it?
Okay. We'll tell you what's in it. Here it goes. Impossible Burger is a plant-based burger. The key ingredient, which a protein called soy leg hemoglobin, SLH for short, derived from genetically modified yeast. It's already being sold in restaurants and supermarkets in the U.S. And in 2019, the manufacturing company Impossible Foods applied for permission to market the burger in the EU and the U.K.
Did the EU let it in?
I don't know.
They're usually pretty strict about this stuff.
But this is all genetically modified bullshit. The results of the rat feeding study commissioned by Impossible Foods and carried out with SLH suggest that the burger may not be safe to eat. SLH is a substitute that gives the burger its meaty taste. It makes it appear to bleed like meat when cut. The U.S. Food Department and Drug Administration initially refused to sign off the safety of SLH when it first approached by the company. The rat feeding study results suggest that the agency's concerns were justified. Rats fed the GM yeast-derived SLH developed unexplained changes in weight gain, changes in the blood that can indicate the onset of inflammation or kidney disease, and possible signs of anemia.
What the?
Yeah. Listen, if you don't like meat and you don't want to eat meat, there's plenty of plant-based protein sources.
Right.
Like pea protein is very good for you. Hemp protein is very good for you. You don't have to eat fake meat.
Yeah.
If you miss meat, have a burger. Have a burger from a cow that was a cunt. It's like just like only cunty cows. Cows that like kick farmers and fucking stomp on their babies. Surely there must be cows that deserve being eaten.
There's the like eating bugs and the Impossible meat and all of this stuff. It just feels very strange to me.
Orwellian.
Yeah, the push for it. It's like this unified push for it that feels.
The bug doesn't bother me.
Bugs are good protein.
Yeah, maybe because I hosted Fear Factor, but
I've eaten bugs.
I've eaten bugs. I've eaten a lot of bugs.
I'm sure.
But cricket protein is actually good for you.
Yeah.
And it's a easy source of protein.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up about that? I've eaten cricket protein, but if I find a cricket in my house, I always save it.
Oh, okay.
There's certain bugs that if you're in my house,
I saved crickets.
You're dead. There's certain bugs where you don't live if you're a roach. If you're a roach, I'm going to fuck you up.
Do they have a lot of protein?
I don't know. I've eaten them. I ate a roach.
I went to this thing in New Zealand, and it was like this, I forget even what it was called. It's this, and it's one of those things where you eat I ate a grub. Like they took it out of the wood, and I ate it. And
kind of flavorless, right?
Yeah, but it's just the moving around in your mouth. And they had all kinds of like weird things to eat, and it was just a New Zealand thing. And one of the things was horse semen, and I drank horse semen. They were giving shots of it, like little shots of it.
I think they lied to you. I don't think that has anything to do with bugs, Bridget.
I know. I was still drinking back then, and I was pretty drunk.
I went to a resort in Mexico, and they had like these little was it crickets or grasshoppers? I forget now. I think it was crickets, but they had like stir-fried crickets in like a salty sort of based, like a teriyaki type of thing, and they were delicious. And they were in a bowl. And my kids were really young at the time. They're like, ew. And I'm like, they're not bad. Yeah. And I was eating them. I ate them all. They're pretty good.
And when I was in Japan, in Kyoto, we went to this like fancy dinner, and they had these little, they were like minnows that were they were like French fries. They were delicious. But they were full of little minnows with little eyes.
Well, minnows are good. That's a smelt. Have you ever had smelt? In the East Coast, when I lived in
yeah.
Boston, my friends would go smelting.
Yeah.
And smelt are these tiny little fish, and
Yeah.
you eat them whole. And I forget how they catch them, but you can't catch them with a hook. They're just too small.
Mm-hmm.
But they would get like tons of them and cook them, and they were delicious. And they're these little tiny things. You just eat them whole.
Yeah.
But crickets and bugs, like we have a thing in our head about bugs, but that's what a fucking lobster is. That's a bug.
Yeah.
And they're goddamn delicious.
They're delicious.
They're so good, right? But they're essentially bugs. Like divers, they call them bugs.
Yeah.
They we're diving for bugs.
Yeah, it's not really the bug thing that weirds me out. It's the like unified push for everyone to eat bugs that weirds me out.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're not gonna make me eat freaking bugs and live in a pod.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's that, you will have
It's
nothing
like the
and you'll be happy.
the like Great Reset or whatever. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm gonna be on the shit end of this reset?
Well, you 100% will. They'll be on a yacht eating caviar and foie gras, and you'll be eating bugs in a hovel somewhere.
Yeah, some little freaking